I mean, running has totally shaped who I am as a person. It's taken me to new heights. I've gotten, so many opportunities in my life that I would never have had without running. And I'm super thankful that I got in this sport.
I can't believe it. I've got Aydon Stefanopoulos on the handoff. No way!
All right.
We are legit.
This is going to be cool.
Yeah, it's great. So Aydon is Los Gatos' most powerful distance runner, hands down. There's no question. I don't know who came before you, but since I've been watching, I haven't seen anybody as fast as you are. You went there to Los Gatos between 2022 and you graduated in 2025, correct?
Yes, but I was at Midi for a semester before I went to LG.
Oh, really? Which years?
For first semester of freshman year, and then we moved houses, and then we decided that LG was a pretty good public school, so left the private school system, and then I went to LG.
We did the same thing. Our kids went to private school all the way up through middle school, and then we're like, well, they got to learn how to swim in the public sector sometime. And we threw them into MHS, and they found track, and it's like, you guys don't party, you don't drink hardly, you certainly don't smoke. I mean, so it was just the best thing ever, really, and that's that's why we follow people like you. We're like trying to give back to something that really we're grateful for existing. So did you run for those other schools?
Yeah, actually, I ran for Midi. I made states my freshman year in cross country, not track. Because I didn't run track yet. But yeah, I made states in cross country. I think I ran like 15:56 my freshman year. So that was kind of the first like consistent season of training. Like I ran in middle school. I did have like a club coach, but it was like not much. It was like we would do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I really wouldn't have anything in between. But it was a great coach. And I think that's why I'm very good at like faster stuff now. I'm not saying I don't have an aerobic base, which I definitely do. And I think that's actually what I'll be better at in college. He grew my speed before he grew my aerobic ability. So I think that was good. Like I got all the speedy stuff out the way. So I made everything a little bit easier for me in high school, and it made improving very much easier.
So memorable coaches from those previous schools.
Willie Hormet.
Awesome.
He's the man who trained me in high school. Then Grubb was my coach at Midi my freshman year.
Who's the distance coach at Los Gatos?
Now it's Jeff Elmore.
Oh, did it change?
It was Paul Lork for, I think I'm talking my junior year. He was an amazing coach. We all loved Paul. I have some great memories with him. He was a pretty amazing mentor. Now it's Jeff, and I think he will be a great coach if he continues to coach. I mean, he cares so much about the program. He's very passionate about it. He has a daughter my age, so he kind of gets what high schools are going through, and it makes him much more of a, not someone you can relate to, but he feels like he can relate to us more, and I think that helps a lot.
Let's talk about your cross country, and let's talk about PRs. I got all this information off of athletic.net. I sent the information to you, and at least at first, some of it was wrong. Mm-hmm. So maybe you could correct what I have here. Mm-hmm. I see that. Also, let me know if any of these are records for Los Gatos. The 2 mile, I have down that you did that in 9:03.9. Is that right?
My freshman year or now?
Well, now this is 2025.
Oh no, I definitely broke 9. Yeah, so I ran 8:56, I believe, in high school. I never got to run a fresh 3200. Like actually, like I ran a 3200 solo fresh, and I went 8:59 solo at the Los Gatos All-Comers meet actually. Okay. But all of my PRs have been after I ran the mile pretty hard. I think my first PR freshman year is after I ran 4:10 at the state meet. Sophomore year, then junior year I was injured, and then senior year I ran my PR after the Dublin mile, which I ran 4:10 again. So I've never ran a fresh 3200 in high school all out with a good field.
Okay, and that's track though, right?
That is track, yes.
Yeah. So right now I'm covering cross country stuff.
I actually don't know what my cross country 2 mile PR is. I know I have the course record it's a 2 mile course in Fresno. Here, let me look it up. Clovis North Twilight Invitational. Yes, I ran 9:03 to take Chris Cadillo's course record.
Yeah, okay. I have 9:03.9. Are you looking at athletic.net?
Yes.
Okay, this is what I got off of there.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant track. I was like, who runs a 2 mile cross country race?
Well, okay, and then we have Crystal Springs here, 2.95 miles, and you did it in a shattering 14:51.8. You broke 15?
I was never super happy with that time. Considering the amount of times I've raced that course, I think my time should be a little bit faster. I mean, just looking at guys, I'd like to compare myself with time-wise Trey, Eli. A lot of those guys have PRs 20 seconds faster than me on that course. And I mean, Landon too. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're better across than me for sure. I feel like my time should be faster on that course. I don't think I ever raced it totally right. I was never totally hyped for it on the day. It's not a meet that I find flashy and need to prepare for. So for those reasons, I don't think I ever ran a super fast time or time that I'm totally happy with. It's definitely not a bad time. I'll definitely take it for sure.
Didn't you stop and tie your shoes one time on Crystal Springs?
I did, yes. I don't know if people watching this will know about this, but the flag's coming up after you do the big, the first loop that you do, and then you're coming around in the back where nobody is, and then you go through little windy parts, and you're coming up on the flag, which I think might be the 2-mile marker. I'm not sure. Yeah, I tied my shoe and it's coming loose. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna make a big cardiac with this. I'm not gonna finish the race with the untied shoe. So that was the only thing I could do was stop. And it was funny. There was like some kids up there when I was doing it. And they were just like, they're laughing. And I was like, what was I supposed to do?
Well, and you still finished all by yourself, right?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I won it. And I think I finished, because I think it might have been Scaval's.
Yeah, I think it was. And I had the pictures of you finishing like all by yourself.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, in that case I did.
We can also look at my wife's movies too.
Oh, your wife, great filmer. You should plug the YouTube. You should plug that YouTube channel.
So that's what this is for. My wife came to me. Yeah, that's where these podcasts go.
Okay.
So
I was gonna know that.
She came to me and she said, "So my channel has 275,000 views, and she's got 700 followers, more than that. But she says I don't have any off-season content, and
that's true, I guess."
And that's what this podcast is. This podcast, she said, could you please fill in my off-season stuff?
That's pretty cool, actually.
So major fist bump. You're helping out my wife.
That's a great idea. She just enjoys making she enjoys filming races and just making content, putting it on YouTube. That's super awesome.
Yeah. Some of her videos have like 6.6 thousand views.
Wow.
Yeah. People like to see themselves run. Okay, so going back over more of your PRs that I have down here for cross country, I have 3 miles. You did that in 14 flat and 0.4.
The Woodbridge course. That was the day of my birthday. Yeah. I have some memories from that race, man. That was pretty cool. It was super amazing getting to see everybody at that race, but I'm going to sound like I'm not grateful for my times throughout this interview.
That's okay.
This can go in the interview. I'm going to sound like I'm ungrateful for my times, but I try to never be too content with what I've ran. Yes, I'll never get to run it again, but if I say, oh yeah, I'm totally happy with that 14 flat, no, I'm not. I wish I ran faster. I should have trained harder. There's a lot of things I could have improved on the day. I'm not, for those reasons, I'm not happy with it, but it's a great time.
You're head and shoulders above some really fast company, dude. I have to say. But yeah, that is stay hungry. That's an awesome attitude to have. Always be hungry.
Yeah, you can never be too content,
I have 3.1 down here. That's Baylands, right?
3.1, I believe, is Baylands. Yeah.
And you did that in 15:37.5. For you, that actually seems a little slow. What do you think?
I hate that course.
Yeah.
I actually have no idea. I could not do that course by myself. I have no idea where to go. So for those, I was always behind somebody until maybe a mile or half mile to go. Like I can't run that course alone. Crystal Springs I can navigate by myself, but I actually can't. I can't like navigate that course on my own.
Well, that's like your signature move, right? You're a slingshot.
Yeah, I like to sit on somebody, draft off them for a bit, which is something I kind of want to stop doing in college just because it seems so immature, weirdly enough. Yeah, so I never ran that course all out, which I really want to. I was actually this is kind of unrelated, but I was on a run with Landon the other day. We were talking about how we would, go back and run the Crystal Springs course again, like after college, and like see how fast we can go. We just think that'd be hilarious.
I'll come photo it if you want.
that would be so funny. Each of us rip like 14s, like 14 flat or something like that. Would be crazy.
Yeah, that would be very cool.
For memory's sake.
So your 5K time I have down for cross country is 14:52.4. How many of these are records? Do you know?
I have no idea. I know for track, my mile. I should probably know this. I don't think I set too many records in cross country. In high school, I wasn't like a distance. I mean, I was a distance guy, but I wasn't a volume based runner. I was more of a quality kind of runner. Like I do workouts well, and I don't do too much volume, just because I found that keeps me uninjured. But that would always kind of correlate to maybe a lesser cross season because I don't have as many miles in my legs. Yeah, so track I get a decent amount of records, and cross country it's.
So you're more of a track guy.
For now, yeah. I think I will remain that way in college too. Yeah, I'll take that. I mean, nobody really watches professional cross-country running. People watch professional track racing, so I don't mind it.
We can start talking about track now if you like.
Sure, yeah. Sorry. I keep going back to track.
So you placed at state last year. You, for the 1,600 meter, I have down that you did it in 4 minutes and 6 seconds, 0.68. Dude, that's nuts.
I'll take it. I mean, I have to be thankful because junior year, I was barely even able to run between having anemia and having some like bone stress injuries. Junior year, yeah, I was really not able to run at all. So given the fact that I didn't have the best lead up into that track season, I will definitely, I'll be happy with the 406. But I think over the course of my high school career, I always shot for breaking 4, and it's just not something that happened.
You've been dealing with bone stress fractures?
No, nothing ever fractured, thankfully. I had something, I think patellotendinosis, something like that, but something with like the tendon trying to pull off the bone.
Oof.
And then it's actually there's a minor version of that happening right now in my right knee, but I'm dealing with it much better just because I've experienced this before. I saw PT early. I know what I have to avoid and I know what's going on. I kind of unrelated. We're talking about injuries. I don't know. I tested my iron and ferritin levels the other day just because I felt kind of weird. Now it's elevation. My ferritin is like way below what it should be. I think my ferritin levels were like 10 or something like that. So I'm happy that I know what's been going on with my like whole like breathing stuff, because I would just feel super dead like early in a run or a workout. I didn't feel nearly as, not poppy, but like my legs felt like they'd already been through a run. So I'm just really happy that I'm finally figuring out what that is and knowing why I was not having the greatest time at altitude running wise. I had an amazing time. It was such an amazing place and I really enjoyed my time there, but my running wasn't what it should have been. So I'm glad I kind of figured that out with a quick blood test.
So is ferritin related to iron count somehow?
Ferritin is a protein that stores iron in the body, and the ferritin test indirectly measures how much iron in the body has been stored. Yep. So basically, it's from what I'm getting is it stores iron, and my iron levels were good, but without proper ferritin, you can't use any of it. It's not doing anything. So it's essentially like you don't have much. What I've been told. Iron was okay, was on the lower side, but my ferritin level was like there's green, yellow, red. It was like yellow edging on red. So it's like I'm glad I finally got that figured out, and I've been pretty good about taking my iron the last few days, and I got to stay on that for the next little bit, and I think I should be fine. But I'm honestly happy. I know what it is, and I'm not just like not fit. Like it is like my iron levels are messed up.
I have your track times here that were from athletic.net, and you can correct me at any time here. I have here, for instance, you did the 800 meter in 154.46.
I did, but relay split at Arcadia, I think it was a 152 or 151 high. So I've had faster relay splits just because I didn't really race the 800 too much late season when you're fitter. So I didn't really get to properly test my fitness. But yeah, I ran 152 in relay split at Arcadia to I think place second or third in the SMR. So that was super cool.
I have here that you did the 1500 meter in 353.75 at Arcadia and took first
this year.
That's what the data says.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't really track the 1500 stats too much. I mean, the race at Arcadia was a 1600, so I totally forget what I went through 1500 at.
Taran said, I said, the 1500 meter is like a collegiate thing, right? And he said, the 1500 meter is a not high school thing.
No, Oregon races it, and some other states race it, but California doesn't.
Okay, I have here for the 1600 meter, 4 minutes and 6 seconds, 0.62 at Stanford, and you took first.
406?
Yeah, 406.62.
I took third.
Really?
To Eli and Evan Noonan.
I'm telling you, what's up on athletic.net?
Dude, I don't know, man. Yeah, I took third to Eli and Evan Noonan, two amazing other guys. Can't wait to race them too at the NCAA.
Can I ask you, do you think Eli is faster than you are?
Right now? Or like,
sure.
I don't know how fit he is. I'm not super fit right now. I've been doing my aerobic runs. My body's pretty tired from mileage. So this very moment, I'll probably take Eli in a mile, but wait for me late season.
Okay.
I'm good though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to follow you after you go off to school.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you. It means a lot. I can't wait. Yeah, I don't know what my journey's gonna hold. I don't know.
I have down here for the mile at Arcadia, you did that in 409.61 and took first.
At Arcadia, I think I took fourth. I took fourth, I'm pretty sure. Let me check. Yeah, dude, athletic.net is really tweaking out right now, man. That's crazy. Yeah, Stanford Arcadia Invitational this year. I took third in the Arcadia Invitational.
Is that what? So did I just not use athletic.net correctly? Are you finding that on there? Or?
Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, I took third to Aydon Neal and Brady Keller.
For the 3200 meter, I have down at Dublin, you did it in 8:57.33. That's nuts.
At Dublin? Yeah, that was after the mile. I've like I said, I've never had a fresh good 3200.
So you did the mile, then you did that, and you broke 9.
I had the mile, then I think an hour and a half later, or maybe 2 hours later, I had the 3200. The field was great. The field is so amazing. The whole vibe of Dublin is like so amazing. I wish I could run that one again.
It's like a party.
It is. Yeah, the music's great. It's like the atmosphere is great. It's only distance, so everybody there, gets it. The whole viewer thing, the fans are really great.
I can't believe how efficient it is too, right? They're queuing up the next race just before the race is finishing.
Yeah, it's really impressive. Whoever coordinates that meet should do Arcadia or something, man.
Chris and I don't go very much. We went 1 year. It's just a little far for us. So I have down that you did the 4x800 meter relay, and your team did it in 8:23.13, which is pretty screaming. Do you have any idea what your 800 time for that relay was?
I have no idea. I don't even remember when I ran 4x with my team.
Okay, and then there's the SMR, which is a 1600 meter, and it's a 200, 200, 400, 800. You ran the 800, I'm thinking? Yeah. That was when I ran the 152 leg at Arcadia. Yeah, okay.
That was such an amazing race because track is an individual event for the majority. Sure, your team, in the quote, can score, like NCAA, the team wins, but nobody really focuses. It's always like, oh, they won the 1600, they won the 3200, whatever. So at Arcadia, getting to share my success with the team was such an amazing feeling. So I'm really appreciative that we all did our part on the day. We all ran great and came out with, I think, 3rd place, and I think we might have gone under the previous record. So that was really amazing. I mean, running is such an individual sport that I've never really gotten to share a victory with people like that. So it was just, I really enjoyed it on such like a high field, at least.
I have to say, I mean, the thought just occurred to me. It's like you guys are pretty cohesive at Los Gatos. You guys really do support each other. You're really into, everybody doing the best that they can. It's always been really fun to just watch you guys and photograph you guys. Didn't have Cooper and Ben this time around, though.
No, I cannot imagine what we would have done if Cooper and Ben kept running. These are my boys. I still hang out with them to this day. I was with Ben yesterday.
How's he doing?
Ben's doing great. He's big into lifting. Cooper and Ben are both big into lifting. Yeah, but they lift weights now, so it's cool. I think they went on a run, actually, just like the other day, just like see what it was like to run again, and they both hated it. So... yeah.
So they're done.
They're done. I think Ben's going to Clemson and Cooper is going to San Diego.
Where's Ben going?
Clemson. Let me make sure. I know the logo.
And they're not going to run, obviously.
No, Ben would have been really good in the NCAA. I think he would have been quite successful. He was a good. I didn't enjoy it.
Well, I have to say, I was really admiring your performance in track near the end. You were doing things like running circles around people and talking to people and just kind of playing with the whole thing. I mean, was this because you had already been accepted? Where are you going again?
UCLA.
That's right. There we go. Yeah. Had you already been accepted to UCLA by the time the track season was coming to an end? And
I don't know.
You seem like you were just playing with people near the end of the season.
I just like to. I mean, it's a sport. I like to have fun. Like, sure, I with that I want to come times and victories, but overall it's a sport. And if you're not enjoying what you're doing, you're not going to be great at it. So in the long run, I prioritize my longevity in the sport and my enjoyment in the sport above everything else. But yeah, getting back to that thing of if I was committed already, I committed on 5/2/25, and that was after Arcadia. I committed a little less than a month after Arcadia, so before state and after Arcadia.
What have you been doing this summer?
I have not been at my house like at all. Summer ended. I was enjoying all the senior festivities, going to grad parties. The senior night was amazing. I really enjoyed senior night. But anyways, yeah, over the summer, Greece for 3 weeks. That was super amazing. Got to see that motherland, where I'm from.
Do you have family? Do you have family there?
Technically, I have family there, yes, but it's like on my divorced dad's side. So it's like I have genetic family there, but like we don't see them much. Yeah. And then I'm back for like a week, and then I get into Flagstaff for another like 3 weeks. Just got back from there.
What was in Flagstaff for you?
Flagstaff, I was staying with the Pre-Trees. So a bunch of the Berkeley guys were up there, a bunch of the Yale guys were up there, and a bunch of other teams were just in Flagstaff at the time. Like Stanford was up there, CBU was up there, Cal Poly was up there, and a bunch of other good teams. So it was amazing just getting to meet a bunch of the people I'll be racing the NCAA. But above all, really enjoyed getting to stay at the Pre-Tree. It's such amazing, hospitable people. Getting to run to Landon every day was great. Yeah, it was a super amazing time.
I noticed we went through Flagstaff and we stopped at a deer reservation where you could like feed the deer. And I noticed right then and there, it's like everything in Flagstaff is small.
Yeah.
Like the deer are short, the trees are small.
Flagstaff is definitely a weird town, but I really enjoyed my time there. It's a funny place though.
Yeah, it's nice. And you didn't get a job this summer?
I did. I worked.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, actually, I'm a lifeguard, actually.
I can see that. I can see that.
I enjoy getting tan and whatnot, sitting out there getting tan. I haven't not worked very much because I haven't been home like at all. I've worked maybe like 3 or 4 shifts. Yeah, not much at all.
We have a firecracker named Aziza. I don't know if you've noticed her, but she's a lifeguard as well. Well, I mean, a fast runner.
Oh, Aziza. I know this name.
Aziza Acosta.
She's fast, yes?
For her age, yeah. She pushed herself so hard trying to hang with Kinga and Amaya from Palo Alto that she collapsed like 10 yards from the finish line.
Seriously?
Yeah, she crawled across the finish line.
Oh yeah, I know her. She's super nice. I was talking to her at Top 8. She's cool.
Yeah, she's amazing. She really is. I have a podcast interviewing her, and we talk about that collapse too. It's kind of an interesting watch.
I don't think I've ever raced myself that hard. Like I've never even barfed after a race.
Oh really?
Yeah, I feel like I'm like missing out, dude.
Oh dude, I've been taking pictures at the finish line. I think this was at Lynbrook, and somebody comes right across the finish line, and if I didn't jump, they would have thrown up on my shoes.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Ew. And then it was great because nobody would finish there because they didn't want it. So I just kind of stood around it, even though
nice,
it was gross.
Advantage, smart.
Yeah, but at least I could get good pictures. You're off to UCLA, and you got on the team. You're going to do track and cross country?
Pretty sure I will be redshirting cross country. I'll probably do indoor. Maybe I'll compete in track. But yeah, super excited to be working with Coach Ferris. UCLA team is full of amazing amazing athletes, and I really can't wait to, be a part of that whole thing.
When are you going to start training with those guys?
I saw Cantu and Dave, who are two Stanford athletes, up there when I was in Flagstaff. So I've ran with them a couple of times, but I leave for UCLA in a week, and I think I'll be doing practices with the freshmen there, and then we go to Big Bear for 6 weeks with the whole UCLA team.
Yeah, that's amazing. All right.
Pretty cool. So I can't wait. Yeah. Everybody gets pretty close. The UCLA teams to be pretty tight with each other.
I'm surprised you're redshirting. What's the logic behind that?
Like I said, I didn't do much mileage in high school. I'm aerobically not super fit. Like, I think I heavily relied on my speed and just like not muscular stuff, like musculatory stuff. I don't know. For high school, track and cross country, 3 miles is not long. You can get by with not too much aerobic strength. 3 miles is not very long. But once you get to the NCAA, you start running 10Ks.
Yeah.
And then you really need to get that aerobic, strength going. So I just don't have that. And we think it would be best for my overall development in the sport to redshirt.
Okay.
Ferris is an amazing coach, and he really prioritizes your progression in the sport. He doesn't want to peak you freshman, sophomore, junior. He's only thinks on a 4-year, path, might someone say. So really great for my longevity in the sport.
Yeah, Alex redshirted for the first year.
He's with the Portland Pilots, yes?
Yeah, Portland Pilots. He's very happy up there. What are you going to major in?
I'll be majoring in economics. Yeah, but there's nothing I'm super passionate about. Maybe like sports med or something like that. Like I really do enjoy learning about the body, and especially when you relate it to sports is when I get into it. But balance, I don't know how many real world applications that pay decently in sports med. So, and I like making money, so I'm cool with economics.
Well, and you can't outsource it, right? Do you look up to anybody?
Oh my God. No shade. If you ask anyone on the team who my favorite person in the world is, besides my parents, obviously, they'll know the answer.
Oh.
Thank you, Coach Willie, for this amazing picture.
And who is that?
This is a god. This is a god.
Yeah.
This is Jakob Ingebrigtsen. He is the man, the myth. He is the second coming of Jesus Christ. He's amazing.
I'm gonna look him up, and I'm gonna put him.
You don't know Jakob Ingebrigtsen?
Dude, I never ran. I never was. I'm a photographer. I cover the sport. My wife makes movies. My wife runs, right?
I did not know that.
Yeah, she just did a half marathon on the Alameda.
Was that Wharf to Wharf?
It's an island. It's an island. It's an island with the aircraft carrier called the Hornet is based off of there. That's the one that picked up our astronauts that walked on the moon, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that is so sick. This is an island. Where's this island? Sorry, I know we're getting off track.
It's near Oakland, I believe. It's right next to Coast Guard Island, I think.
Oh, okay, that's sick.
Yeah, you should go up there and check it out sometime. It's really neat.
Yeah, maybe I'll have to. Seems cool.
And you can run around the island. That's where the course was all around the Alameda.
That's pretty sick. I'm gonna have to check that out. Wow.
Yeah. Do you have any advice for freshmen coming into high school and they're thinking about taking up running sports?
Try it. All you can do in life is try. It might not stick, you might not enjoy it, and you might love it. For me, I never knew I was going to be a runner, but if I didn't get into running, I would have no idea where I'd be today. Running is totally shaped who I am as a person. It's taken me to new heights. I've gotten, so many opportunities in my life that I would never have had without running. And I'm super thankful that I got into sport. So all you can do is try at anything. This what happened to me could happen to you in any sport, but it could be running. Try it.
I've always admired how gracious you are. You are always very thankful. I've loved your little ritual before you go on a run. That's always kind of fun. Do you have any questions for Althouse Media Group?
Althouse Media Group.
That's what I've called my wife and I.
Okay.
We have some kids from the school now that are helping us out with editing too, so we're growing.
I know you've told me how long it takes to edit one of these podcasts, but not sure if that was on the air. Why don't you tell everybody listening how long it takes to make one of these?
When we make one of these, the first thing we have to do is we cut off the beginning and the end, and then we have to go through, and any dead spot longer than like a second, we cut it out. That translates to about 400 edits per podcast. And what's funny is when you watch the podcast, you'll see the heads like jerking all around like this. And it's because you're cutting out the natural motion, So, it takes about 10 hours to make one of these podcasts.
You made it cough my water 10 hours.
It's 10 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. We're getting better. We're always streamlining things. Aydon Stefanopoulos, thank you so much for being on the Handoff. You're awesome. You have blown us away for years and years. You are definitely the reincarnation of Hermes. I've seen you.
I don't know about that. Maybe one day. I don't know.
I've seen you do things like tie your shoes and still finish alone. You're definitely a really quick distance runner, and you're off to UCLA. You must be really proud. You must be really excited. And you know what? We're proud of you.
Thank you. That means a lot. I'm super thankful for all the opportunities I've been given. Even this interview, I'm so thankful for. Super excited to see what I can do at the next level. But above all, I'm really thankful for the people I've met, the connections I've made, like with you, Mr. Allhouse, and everything I've gotten to experience in the high school. Excited to be here.
Well, we would like to have you on again once you've been in school for a bit. Does that sound like a good idea?
Dude, I would love to. Yeah, give you some updates for sure. I really enjoyed this podcast.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being on the Handoff, Aydon. We really are grateful for you giving us a slice of time on your day off. Thank you so much.
Dude, I enjoy it. No, thank you, for putting in obviously the so many hours it takes to make one of these. I'm super thrilled to be on the podcast. Love what you're doing. Thank you so much.
All right. I'll see ya.